Ashley here, and I'm coming to you finally with the latest book that I have finished. A video on it. I read The Girl in 6E. I really enjoyed this book. It was really good. First I've ever read by this author. I was kind of skeptical about it at first. I never read anything by her, and I'm not really big into killing and horror and all that. But it was a very good book. I was very surprised. I really enjoyed it. I finished it in like 3 days. Short chapters, a lot of chapters. So the chapters are short, but there's like 50 or 60 chapters almost in this book. I'm sorry it took me so long to come with another video. I've been working my ass off. I'm so exhausted. I'm working 14 days straight. So sorry it's taking me a little while to come with a video, but I finally have some time tonight, so I'm coming with my latest video. This book is about a girl who witnessed something very, very traumatizing when she was a senior in high school, and because of it, she has this urge. She has this urge to kill, and so she lives in this shitty hole apartment, and she's a shut-in. She has everything delivered to her from the internet. She orders her food and everything. Everything gets delivered to her. She has this guy who's like this druggy guy who lives down the hall from her. He actually locks her in her apartment at night, so she can't just go out and have the urge to find someone to kill. So I was like, what? You know, like, she locked herself in, but she witnessed her mother killing her family. Her family was killed by her mother when she was a senior in high school. She was just about to graduate, and she walked in one Saturday night. She was getting ready to go to a party. She walked in and her mother killing her family. That kind of traumatized her. She ended up living with her grandparents until she got old enough to live on her own. And then all of a sudden, like, she started getting these urges to kill. And she was afraid. She doesn't really want to hurt anybody. She never really wanted to do anything like that. And so she moved into this shithole apartment and has this guy down the hall lock her in her apartment at night. To make money, she does camming, which camming is she has online sex with guys. She does free chats, and then she does personal chats, and she gets paid like $6.99 an hour, or $6.99 a minute, or something like that. I forget. It's been like 2 weeks since I finished this book. But she gets paid like this crazy amount of money for doing that. She does it all day, every day. And she's met a few friends along the way, and she talks to these guys and stuff, but like, she's never really met any of them. She has 2 therapists. One she talks about her urges with, and one she talks about her daily life with, about her camming and her job and what she does and this and that. So she kind of talks about them. The one you read about the most in the book is Dr. Derek, and he's kind of funny. You kind of like him. I kind of liked his character a lot. Really well written. She comes across this guy one night who, during a cam session, a sex session, and he has her dressed up like this little girl, like an 8-year-old girl, like, in these little pink underwear and little pink gloves, like princess gloves and a princess crown. And when he was with her, when he was videoing with her, he calls her Annie. And then all of a sudden, like, weeks later, she hears about this. All of a sudden, she gets this report on her computer saying that this girl, Annie, Amber Alert for her in Georgia. And so everything starts to click in her head, like, this guy, like, he's the last guy to see her, and this is what he called me. So she started putting everything together. Had one of her friends hack into his computer, and she gets all this information on him. And she's like, I gotta go save this guy. Like, I gotta go get this guy, and I gotta go save this girl. So her delivery guy, the UPS guy, the delivery guy, who has been delivering to her for 3 years, they kind of get something going on, and I love his character. I should have brought him up a little bit earlier, but he's delivered to her for 3 years, and they always have this routine where where he knocks on the door, she says, "Leave it, thank you," and he signs her name and walks away. Well, one day he delivers something to her, and she doesn't answer. And he thinks, what's going on? Like, I know she doesn't leave the apartment. I know she doesn't leave, like, there's something wrong. So he bursts into her apartment and catches her naked during a session with a client. And, like, I ain't going to go into details of what happens, but you got to read the book. But it's kind of steamy, and it gets pretty good. But, so he shows up one day to deliver a package to her. And she's like, I need to borrow your truck, and I need to leave. And she, like, takes his truck and, like, drives down and, like, gets this guy and saves the girl and brings her back to her family. And it's a crazy, insane good book. I was so surprised. I cannot wait to hear more from this author. Like, if you guys have not read this, please do download it. I mean, I read it in 3 days. Like, I seriously stayed up until like 2:30 one night finishing it because I couldn't stop it. I'm like, I have like 5 or 6 chapters to go. Why am I going to stop now? I'm going to be done with it. So I seriously, like, it was literally like 2.5, 3 days and I finished this book. So please download this. Look up this author. She is on Goodreads. I'm actually friends with her on Goodreads. So hello, if you're watching. So her books are on Goodreads. She's on Goodreads, and she'll add you. I mean, she's a fairly new author. So if you find her, add her. Download her books. She's on Amazon. I'm not positive if she has paperback books yet. I'm not sure. I know right now it's just when I was updating on Goodreads, it didn't tell me the page. I never have a page. I always have my Kindle now, but it didn't give me the option to put in my progress on page or percentage. So I'm pretty sure, knowing that it's only an ebook, but definitely download this and look up more stuff coming from this author. I hope there's more coming soon. I have heard that there's going to be a second book to this. I hope so, because it kind of ended a little open, and you kind of don't really find out at the end what happens with her and Jeremy, the guy, her UPS guy. So I want to hear more about them. So if there is a second book coming out, I'm very, very excited. I will be pre-ordering it. I am also going to be doing a video on Entwined with You. I got it. It dropped to my Kindle like 12:15 on from Monday to Tuesday. So I've only read like 3 chapters of it. I haven't had a chance to read a lot of it. I've been working so much, and this is only like day 6 of like a 14-day stretch. So I have not been reading a lot, but I'm also reading Big Girls Do It Pregnant by Jacinda Wilder. Love, 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 love her. So I'm excited. I'm actually like 60% done with that. So hopefully I'll finish that within the next 2 days. But I've just been so busy working and I haven't really had much time to read. But I will be putting up a video on that, and I will be putting up a video on Entwined with You when I finished it. And so I'm done with this. Finally got the video up there, so please go download this. Look out for this author. She's going to be huge. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.